It is Sunday, June 28th, 2026, and I have been poisoned this morning. Um, First, I was targeted by the bus driver purposely not stopping for me but getting into the far lane, meanwhile, looking at me as I was standing at the correct bus stop and had been waiting. And I had been sitting, but I stood when they were way far down still. And so then I had to wait a whole nother hour for the next bus. And then I went to Kroger, and I don't know who, so I'm not going to say it was this person or that person, but I've only been to Kroger, and I made some coffee that I bought at Kroger a different day, and I had to ask for hot water and ice from the lady who worked there at the Starbucks, and I'm not saying it was her, but it could have been. And there was a couple times I walked away from my table, but I was really close to it, but throwing something in the trash, and was mindful of my cup the whole time. And then I did take my cup into the bathroom with me, and then my cup ended up spilling when I was outside of Kroger sitting at a bench, and I was kind of like, oh, I wanted that. I wanted that coffee. And I did have the thought, maybe that was like, uh, you know, not an accident, and that maybe there was some reason you shouldn't drink the coffee. And I was thinking, yeah, the thought crossed my mind, like, could it have been tampered with? But I didn't think so until I was walking to my storage unit, which is several stops away from Kroger, and because they stock me so heavily using the bus, I walk when I can sometimes. Anyway, and then all of a sudden it hit me, and I couldn't come to my storage. I had to find a bathroom. And it was probably not quite as bad as when I was poisoned in the Virginia Beach jail by the jail personnel. That one burned the lining of my, whatever, intestines. This was more like if I had, like, eaten, I don't know, just something that would have really been, I don't know, like if I had had like 3 frappuccinos, which I've never done, or something like that. Like, it would just like really hit me that I would be like, I would feel awful. And but this, all I have eaten, I did eat something, but all I have eaten was 1 can of tuna, canned, not tampered with, came in a box, like a whole case, so not individually tampered with or anything. And so I believe I am definitely experiencing the effects of being poisoned by something that is supposed to have killed me. And then I was leaving where I used the restroom, and there were several people in there continuing to stalk me. And one guy just looked so shocked. And I felt like it was a confirmation, like they're expecting this, whatever they did this morning with whomever, however they did it. Um, there was like an Indian lady with like long hair, but she was dressed very American, not in like some kind of Indian garb. But she was washing her hands the same time I was, and I had my cup on the counter, but it was over by the wall near me, not in the middle of us. I was mindful of it the whole time. So once again, I don't know. I don't know if they put something on the counter, or maybe they put something somewhere on a handle somewhere, or on my cart handle. I really don't know. But I was poisoned again today, and these people will not accept the fact that they cannot destroy me, they cannot kill me, they cannot get me back into some kind of destiny swap position where they have the upper hand, and I am their downfall. And I don't know like what it's going to take for them to realize, but I know that they're going to realize it, and they are being sat down. Their judgment is here, it's current, and if they can't see yet, keep coming for me, because regardless, if you don't come for me, it's coming, it's here. Your judgment, your loved ones are dying, you're being caught up, you're losing the things that matter most to you. So for the Mennonites, that would be money. You're losing money. All of you are going to lose money because you built the money off of the backsides of innocent people like myself. And I'm just documenting this for the future and for any detectives who are not corrupt, who are on this investigation of all the things that are being done to me. As I'm just being targeted probably more than anybody, dare I say, in the whole world. And this is very spiritual in nature as well. And these people have messed around with the wrong one. They have called on dark deities or dark beings from somewhere else to have power. And I mean, if we want to use their terminology, we could say satanic, but they probably haven't thought themselves worshippers of Satan. It's more like they thought that they are God, and they are not. And they're not even divine. They don't even have any divinity. These are false people. They are two-faced, and your God also is two-faced. So, time to realize that, Jesus, Satan, one God, and you are deceived. So, but I was poisoned today.